guys, today I'm going to share with you my project on my Pan That palette, which is for the Lorac Pro. I am going to go ahead and show you guys where I was at this point last month. So here's where I was last month. And here's my palette today. So this is actually a couple of days before the end of the month. I usually film on the 1st, but I am trying to pre-film just a little bit. I know I'm going to get busy later in this week, so I thought I would show you guys now. So officially I am done with nude and champagne and cream and light bronze and mauve, and then I hit pan this month on white and I hit pan on sable. So I am almost done with light pink. So last month I had kind of a hole in the center. I've cleared out the sides here and I only have these sides left. I will definitely be done with that by next month. I have started working on pewter a little bit more, so there's definitely more of a divot in there than there was. I cleared out a lot more of garnet, so I really only have about a third of garnet left. And then I've used black just occasionally. I haven't used too much more of black. I've used espresso a little bit more. I have used a little bit more of taupe, so there's more pan there than there was. So the main things I've been doing is I've been layering light pink and pewter. And to make pewter less intense, I've been layering light pink first and then putting pewter on and then layering light pink again. When I just do pewter over my base, then it tends to be way too dark. So by layering that twice, it makes it a lot lighter and a lot more wearable for every day for me. I've been layering white occasionally. Mostly I've been using it in my brow. And it is pretty significantly dipped. And then there is a pretty good dip going around the edges. So that one is clearing out pretty well. I use taupe in my crease pretty much every day. I use sable in my brows every day. I use garnet in my outer corner every day and espresso in my outer corner every day. I use black to set my liner. I haven't really touched either of these colors anymore. I haven't really touched gold anymore. So that's kind of where I am for that. I definitely have made some good progress. This will definitely be gone by next month. I hope to have garnet gone by next month. We'll see where that's at. And then more work on pewter, more work on sable, more work on espresso, those. Yeah, so definitely I'm going to hope to have light pink gone and garnet gone by next month. That's going to be my goal. So that is where I'm at for my Pan That palette. I have 5 shades officially gone, 2 that are really, really close that I think will be gone by next month, and then a lot that I have pan in. I have 4 shadows yet that I haven't hit pan in, so I'm not entirely sure how it's going to go. I don't think I'm going to have this palette finished by the end of the year, obviously. I'm not going to be super upset if I don't finish up the last 4 colors, so that would be black, espresso, slate, and deep purple. Those ones are going to be super hard for me to use up completely, I think. So if I use up everything except for those 4, I'm going to call this Pan That palette a success. I have started to incorporate my Naked Basics palette, so this one I think is going to be kind of my goal for next year. If I get the 8 shadows besides those last 4 finished, I'm going to feel good and call my project a success, and I think I'll kind of be done, but I will still start to try to mix those in with my Naked Basics palette. So this one I think I'll pan for next year. And this one, because the packaging is all screwed up, like I broke off this little thing that kept it together. So it's not really travel friendly anymore because that's broken. The packaging is looking a little gross anyway. Some stuff got on it and messed with the packaging. And then this is a palette that when I got it, this one was a little bit crushed and obviously it falls out of the palette. So that one I don't think will take super long to use up. I already have a pretty good dip in Naked. And I use Walk of Shame. I've been layering that over top of pewter and pink a lot, and that just tones it down a little bit. I've been using Foxy a little bit and Venus a little bit. So I've been using the lighter shades, and then I figure if I use up any of the crease shades and stuff, I could easily use this with another palette and still get to use other palettes and get to use colors, and I wouldn't get so sick of this, and it would be a lot easier to use up. So I feel like this one's a good one to use up because it's like falling apart and broken, and that way I can still use it and get joy out of it but finish it up. So I have been using this. I'm not going to like officially start it in my Pan That palette. I just figured that I would start to throw it in to kind of work with some of these and start using those. So yeah, that's kind of where I am for my Pan That palette. I feel like I'm making good progress. I have a pretty good dip in most of them at least. I don't know that I will get all of them finished, but we'll kind of see where we are. So as always, I would love to hear if there's combos that you think are the best to try to use up. I'm really working with pewter right now and finishing up light pink and taupe, and those are kind of my main focus. Once I get done with pewter or get a little bit further in pewter, I'll probably start mixing gold in. Yeah, I don't know. So that's where I am for now. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'd love to see your project if you're panning any palettes, so I'd love to see your progress and your project. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.